Music Madness with your host, Caitlin Lish. And special guest, Pedro Frias.
Hi, I'm Caitlin, and welcome to another episode of Music Madness. Today, I'm joined by a special guest, Pedro. How you doing, Pedro?
I'm doing good.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited to have you.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here.
Today, we're going to be talking about music, as usual, but more specifically, music festivals. So, we just got finished with Coachella. What bands were you excited to see this year?
To be honest, the Coachella lineup, of course, looked good. There's a lot of top artists performing, but I wasn't really too excited about it, so I haven't really watched much on it. But I heard that Queen Bee killed it. I heard Eminem killed it. I heard The Weeknd made everyone cry. I actually did see a video on The Weeknd, and actually it did make me cry a little bit.
Had me in tears as well.
Yeah, that's just, he hits you right here, you know, every time.
So, I know that there wasn't a lot of stuff that you watched on Coachella. Is there any bands that you would have tuned in for or hope to see in the next year or two perform there?
I hope to see more. Honestly, no. I think there's a lot of artists that already got their turn. So I saw this lineup, and there's definitely artists that haven't been on Coachella. So I think it was a good lineup, but it would have been cool to see Ray Shrimmered, Sway Lee. They've been there before, but they just always get the crowd going. They're just so vibey.
Awesome. Well, we'll come back in just a minute and discuss a little bit more about other music festivals and artists. So thank you, and stay tuned.
A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. But what if I told you with the fairy godmother, all your dreams can come true without the need to count sheep? With a little bit of bippity, some boppity, and a whole lot of booze, every taste of the fairy godmother is guaranteed to grant all you seek. Every sip from this is a wish you can't miss. Here's how to order.
To order, just call 1-800-BELIEVE. The fairy godmother is not available in stores. Must be 21 years or older to call. Call now.
Awesome. So we were talking a little bit more of artists, and you were telling me about a Sway Lee?
Yeah, Sway Lee, really good artist.
I'm not familiar. Could you give me a quick example?
One song I feel like everyone would know is Black Beatles.
Black
It's
Beatles.
like, Black Beatles in the city. All right, you know what? I can't think of it right now. Let's do another song. How about like, have you heard Guatemala?
I haven't.
It's just his new song. He's more in the singing vibe, so it goes kind of like, it was way more than a $2 holla, which is kind of a bad line. $2 holla, that's just a little me. I can't think of it either. I just can't, I'm sorry. But it's like that kind of vibe, you know? And
Very
you know,
chill kind of vibe?
Like, you know, Drake, the one song where it's like the dancing Drake.
Yes.
What's it called? Not pop style. It's like that one beat where it's just like, you're just like you want to just move your hips, you know? Just move them.
Well, it sounds like a good time. I'd love to see that in concert for sure. Now, let's talk a little bit more about EDC. You were telling me it's more of a electronic feel?
Yeah, definitely. EDC is not really singing or like voices. It's a lot more techno. They call it house and dance and electronic dance, all that kind of stuff. But I heard it's really cool because it's all about, with EDC, it's a lot of visual. So you get all this like visual animation behind and like the fireworks and smoke and lasers, and it makes the show just a whole kind of different show. So I'm not really a big fan of EDC, but it's definitely a festival I like to check out.
Sounds good. How do you feel about Stagecoach?
Oh, it's definitely a place I got to check out too. I heard it's just great. Beer, boots, some cool button-up shirts. I'd probably go with like a button-up shirt, no shirt under.
Awesome. Well, thanks for tuning in. Next week, we're going to talk about Coachella's week 2. Have a good one.